And we are live once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pokemon TCGO Center. So this is a second part of my today's live stream. Earlier today, I streamed some battles with Zapdos deck. This is the second part of the stream, so just wait a couple seconds until I share my links on the Facebook and the Twitter page so I can get more audience. Yeah, it's time to unbox 68 booster packs of TCGO team up cards. We're gonna see what we can get and find inside. It's not that I need any specific card at this moment, it's just for show and entertainment. And you're gonna see if it's actually worth to crack those packs, or is it actually better just to keep them and trade them for specific cards that you might really need. My advice is always not to crack packs. If you have real code cards, you should just rather trade them. But if you don't have real code cards, if you have just, you know, coins to purchase booster packs, you should definitely consider opening them. Alright, so we have nothing less but 68 packs, so let's do it. Alright, pack number 1. Okay, Electrocharger, not bad card at all. You flip 2 coins for each head, shuffle Electropower card from your discard pile back into your deck. So you should definitely play this card if you play some sort of lighting decks. And Mimikyu is also a good one because with Mimikyu Copycat you can just literally copy your opponent attack that he used turn before. Pawniard, not bad at all as well. We have Magikarp, return a label, put a card from your opponent's discard pile on the bottom of their deck. Reverse Pinsir, and the rare should be Alolan Exeggutor with Tropical Shake. Another reprint, but this time as a Dragon type. Random supporter card, nothing special. We have Absol as reverse foil with Dark Ambition. Pretty good ability, definitely to counter those Jirachi decks. Really like it as a tech. And the rare is Scoop Up Block Mr. Mime with ability that says any Pokemon with damage counter on it cannot be returned back to opponent hand. So really good card at all. A really good card as well. Attack is also decent. Nita. So we have reverse Kakuna, nothing special, but the rare is, oh, look at this beauty. Pikachu and Zekrom GX, full art, my favorite art, definitely. Speaking about tag team cards, this Pikachu looks so cool. He's just standing there like a real boss and telling that nobody should touch this Zekrom because he's gonna kick him with his tail in the face. Alright, let's move on to another pack. We have Dana, return label reverse. This Golduck is not bad with Amnesia, pretty like it. And what else we can find? Galvantula with ability that Galvantula cannot be targeted by Guzma, for example. Not any other supporter card as well. You can put a card from your discard pile into your hand and hit for 40 with Spider Tread. Not bad. We have Viridian Forest. Once per turn, that player might discard a card from their hand. If they do that, players search their deck for a basic energy card, reveal it and put it in hand. So, not bad. Stadium at all. We have plenty of good new cards printed in this set. Some people say that this set is bad, but I personally think it is good. Maybe it's not good at this moment, but it's gonna be good in the future. This set is something like Ancient Origins in my opinion. And we have another full art GX. This is Latias and Latias GX tag team with Aura Unit GX. Attach 5 basic energies from a discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it, prevent all effects of attacks including damage done to it during your opponent's next turn. And this is actually very strong GX attack. Trust me, it is very strong. It's just a matter of time when this card will be playable. It is my personal opinion. Alright, so we have first Sabrina's Suggestion, which is a uncommon. It says that your opponent revealed their hand and you might choose a supporter card you find there and use it as the effect of this card, as the effect of this card. As you can use it, you can use the effect of that card as the effect of this card, so not bad. We have reprinted Pokemon Communication. Really don't need to talk too much about it because it's old card just printed once again. I think first time it was printed in Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Another return label, and we have Nidoqueen. So Nano, another Magikarp, Honedge, Judge Whistle. In case if you don't know, you can draw a card, put a Judge card from your discard pile in your hand. And we have Zebstrika, cool, with Raid. This card is part of a Zapdos Jirachi deck, if you want to play that version of deck, right? Lavender Town, Persian, and we have Zorark with Taunt. This is a very good card. I mean, Night Punishment attack is very strong in my opinion. With this attack, you can hit for 20 times for each Pokemon in your discard pile, and you can't go for more than 200, but still you can hit for 200 damage, maybe even for 230 with a Choice Band, and that's a serious damage in my opinion for one prize attacker. Okay, so we have Nidoking, nothing special, but we also have Key of Secrets Klefki, which says that each of your metal Pokemon resistance is now -40. Oh, Metal Goggles. Metal Pokemon takes 30 damage less. We have Magikarp Reverse, and the rare is Lapras with Hydro Pump. This deck does 30 more damage times the water energy attached to this Pokemon. It is not that bad, right? Because with 2 energies, you're ready to go for like 70 with the Choice Band for 100, and if your opponent Pokemon is weak, you can one-hit knock out that Pokemon with just 2 energy cards, if we speak about Blacephalon, for example. This pack was useless. Alright, so they again reprinted Unidentified Fossil, but this time for Aerodactyl. We have Reverse Foil, which is a Wondrous Labyrinth. This, the attacks of non-fairy Pokemons, both your and your opponent, cost 1 colorless energy more. So, very good support for those fairy type decks. And we have Zeraora with Slash and Wild Charge. For 1 energy you can go for 20. It is a decent non-GX attacker for lighting decks because of Electropower, right? They can't bump more than 20 damage in my opinion, because you can use Electropowers and increase that damage easily, and then add Choice Band and stuff like that, like Kukui and more and more. Buff Betting, a good card for example, Venusaur Celebi deck, even for Snorlax, because if the Pokemon this card is attached to has a retreat cost of exactly 4, it gets 50 more HP. Starmie was a rare, but nothing special. Or nothing notable. Alright. I mean, those packs looks just like trash, and then we have Beedrill, which is actually a playable decent card with Destiny Stinger. You can use the attack only if this Pokemon has any damage counter on it, so basically with Rainbow Energy it needs to be played. Both active Pokemons are knocked out. It's not that bad, especially if you consider knocking your opponent GX Pokemon. But in one prize matchup, it's not gonna be good. So we have Bangoro, and our main rare is gonna be another raid Zebstrika. 49 more packs left, so it's a long way to go. We have Jasmine. Search your deck for Metal Pokemon, reveal it, put in your hand. If you go second, and if it's your first turn, you can search your deck for 5 Metal Pokemon instead, and then shuffle your deck. We have Bronzong with Heat Proof. Very good card in my opinion, because you can prevent all damage done to it from your opponent fire Pokemons, and the more important thing is that if you go second at your turn 1, Bronzor can even evolve immediately into it. Another Jasmine, and we have Zengus, Headhunt. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck. Reveal any number of Pokemon you find there and put them in your hand. Useless rare card, if you ask me. Oh, another GX, and it is Incernior GX. Scare Charge. Once during your turn, you might put 3 damage counters. You might put 3 damage counters in this Pokemon. If you do, you can search your deck for 3 Darkness Energies and attach it to Incernior GX. I think actually Incernior will be playable. It should be. So far, you see that it's not worth to crack booster packs. You should just consider, you know, trading them if you have them. Unfortunately, if you don't have them, or if you have just tokens to buy them, and you can't trade them because they are locked, you should just, you know, open them. Otherwise, you should just always trade them for something specifically you need, because it's very hard to get something good inside of it. Okay, so we have Bill Analyzes. Look at the 7 cards of your deck. You might reveal 2 trainer cards you find there and put them in your hand. So this is actually a very good card. And another Beedrill. Can be useful to search for something like rare candy and something else that you need. And Eviltal. The Rail. Discard special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. And Clutch for 60. Your opponent cannot retreat. I mean, the first attack is good because with the choice band you can hit for 60 and discard special energy from Zoroark GX, for example. So it's pretty useful card. Might see some play in expanded. We shall see. Again, trash pack. Electro Shaker. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemons during your turn, you might move any number of lighting energies from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. Something like Celebration Wind Shaman, but only for lighting Pokemons. It is actually a good card in my opinion. Should see some play with Naganandel, I can already see that. Yeah, definitely Naganandel is a good candidate for that, because you can quickly accelerate your tag team Zekrom, for example. Alright, I'm a little bit tired, so sorry for that. We have Pokemon Communication and Blastoise. A powerful Squall, a Blastoise ability that says once during your turn you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach any number of water energy cards you find there to your opponent Pokemon in any way you like. Ingo and Emmet, a good card for Zoroark or Angry deck in my opinion, and another Beedrill. Couple Beedrills in a row. Lapras, Judge Whistle, Viridian Forest, Dana, Spiritomb, decent playable pack I would say. More than that, Mr. Mime. What is a rare card? Another Zangoose. Alright. We need something good, like hyper rare. Oh, speaking about something good, there we go. Ingo and Emmet full art. Not bad. So we have Morgan and Pidgeotto with Airmail, which says that once during a turn you might look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them in your hand, put the other card in the bottom of your deck. So I kind of like this Pidgeotto as a tech, and it's only common card, which is interesting. And we have Charizard with Roaring Resolve as well. First Charizard so far. I think I have like 30 or something more packs left. Another Pidgeotto. So far I think this is just the second one. 33 more packs left, so like entire booster box left to open. Oh, Almach. Adventurous Appetite with Trashlange Garbodor is very good, because when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you might look at the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck and discard any number of item cards you find there. This is very good card in my opinion. Oh, we have nothing here, just a Bronzong. Sometimes you just want to open good, viable cards. Broxgrit, another reprint. Oh, second Bronzong in a row. Pretty cool. And more than that, there's just a little Marowak, the Psychic one with a long club, meaning that they're probably gonna print enough Marowaks to cover any popular weakness in format. So you're gonna have a little Marowak deck with a little Marowak multiple type, another Executor. Oh, cool. Tapu Koko, Prism Storm, Dance of the Ancients. Once in a turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you might choose 2 of them. Choose 2 of your benched Pokemons and attach Lighting Energy from your discard pile to each of that selected Pokemon. And I don't need a king. Nice looking Pidgey. Actually, Pidgey has 60 HP as well as Pidgeotto. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. So another Sabrina suggestion and Zebstrika once again. Couple more packs left, and there's the first Ninetales with 9 Temptations. Once during a turn, you might discard 2 Fire Energy cards from your hand. If you do, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Blacephalon, Ninetales, Naganadel deck. Here it comes. Black Market, very powerful stadium card for those Darkness decks, no doubt about it. When Darkness Pokemon is knocked out, if Black Market is in play, your opponent takes 1 price less, and we have full art Nita as well. What do we have here? Another Metal Goggles, Persian, Golduck, Mandibuzz. Nothing useful. Kabutops Reverse and Stormy Rare. Was hoping for something better. Another Beedrill. Wow, so many Beedrills. And another Zeraora. and Pidgeot. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. Spinstorm. Your opponent puts their active Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their hand. Interesting. But it is stage 2 and it requires 3 energies, so not playable. Nita. Another one. Pretty cool. 2 Nitas, 2 Days, 2 full art Nitas. Pokemon Communication, and another Alolan Club, Alolan Marowak. Moving on to another booster pack, we're gonna get Squirrel, Klefki, Return Label, Kangaskhan, Reverse Paras, and rare will be another Alolan Executor, this time with X-Plat. Discard any number of executes from your hand. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. This can be used in expanded format for sure. But still you need 2 energy cards, so highly doubt about that. And another Latias and Latias Prism Star GX full art, the same that we opened at the beginning of this video. Nothing. Alright. So yet another Zebstrika. I think 4 Zebstrikas were opened today in this video so far. We have Nano, Reverse Alolan Mach, Judge Whistle, and Bronzong. Overall, pretty good booster pack if you ask me. Looking from competitive perspective, you have 5 playable cards, and you could even consider actually Grimmer as 6 playable cards and Grass Energy as 7, so pretty much almost every card from this pack is playable. That is not bad at all. What do we have here? Reverse Foil Nidoqueen with Queen's Call. Once you return, you might search your deck for a Pokemon that isn't Pokemon GX or EX, reveal it and put it into your hand. It can be tag in any deck that can use rare candy, pretty much. I mean, if you can search your deck for any non-GX Pokemon, that is not bad at all. The biggest problem is that stage 2. Another Wondrous Labyrinth, and another card will be Alolan Marowak once again. Actually, this Grimmer is so badass because just by attacking with double Course Energy, you can use Chemical Breath and hit for 20 plus 50 more for each. Damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon. So right now, Alolan Mach GX can be stronger and much more reliable with only double Course Energy attack, especially if you consider playing Shining Celebi, Sabrina Suggestion, Spiritomb, and another Alolan Mach rare this time. Sabrina Suggestion and Mr. Mime. So 6 more packs left after this one. We have Brooks Grit, Electrocharger, we have Yveltal Reverse, and we have Zapdos. So only 1 Zapdos from 60 packs. So that means that you should rather trade 5 or 10 packs for 1 Zapdos instead of just risking opening 70 packs and not getting a single one. So my advice is, if you have real code cards that can be redeemed by the game and if they are tradable, you should definitely consider trade your packs instead of open them. Aegislash is also a good card with that Real Guard ability that reduces damage for 40 down to Aegislash, and for Colress, double Colress, and for Metal Energy you can hit for 100. Biggest concern is that it is stage 2. Another Alolan Mach once again. We have another Incernior GX and Klefki, and what else we can pull? I think this is the last price card, last booster pack, and we have Starmie, So yes, that was the last booster pack. Unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to crack these booster packs. So yeah, the truth is, if you really want to get something useful, you should definitely consider trading. But if you have a lot of tokens that can be used as redeem option in shop, where you can simply get booster packs, then you should definitely consider buying and opening them. Speaking about decks, finally the decks are good. Unfortunately, we cannot. Oh, we can actually take a look at the decks. So just in case if you wonder how deck looks, so you're gonna get 3 copies of Charmander, you're gonna get 2 Charmeleons, and 1 of each Charizard with Roaring Resolve. There it is. So once in your turn, you might put 2 damage counters on this Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 Fire Energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So my advice is, if you want to build this deck, you should just consider buying 2 of them. You're gonna get places of Charizards, you're gonna get, what else you're gonna get good? You're gonna get Nidoqueen, which is very good card, because if you have Nidoqueen in play, you can just, you know, search your deck for a Pokemon that isn't Pokemon GX and put it into your hand. So that's a good combo. You're gonna get 4 Nazballs in this case. Once again, talking if you buy 2 of them at the same time. So you're gonna get 4 Nazball cards, 4 Switch cards, 4 Timer Balls, 4 Fan Club, 4 Kukui, 4 Cynthias, 4 Broxgrid, 4 House, and the more important 4 copies of Cynthia, and plenty of energy cards. So you're gonna get 20 energies times 2, which is 40. So it's definitely worth to buy 2 of these. On the other side, if you're looking maybe to build a Blastoise deck, you should definitely consider then buying 2 copies of Blastoise deck, because you're gonna get playset of Squirrel World Total Blastoise. And in addition to that, you're also gonna get this gold deck with Amnesia, which is a not bad deck at all. Plus you can use Swim and hit for 90, and if any of your opponent's Pokemon have any water energy attached to them, you might do 90 to one of your opponent benched Pokemon as well. You're gonna get Pidgeotto with the Airmail, 4 Nazballs, 4 Switches. Again, speaking, if you buy 2 of them, 4 Timer Balls, pretty much the item cards and supporter cards are going to be the same, just Pokemon's energies are going to be different from Blastoise and Charizard deck. And overall, yeah, that was insane booster box opening times 2. We didn't get nothing special. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Definitely looking forward to see you in the next video. Till then, have a nice day and goodbye.